Alexa, stop.
Good morning. The current weather is 67 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun.
6, 7.
Today's forecast has partly...
Good morning, everyone. Just woke up and gonna go start my day. I look terrible. I probably smell terrible. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take a shower. Boom. All right. So, real quick, I gotta brush my teeth. We gotta do the hair, and then we're off to school. Oh yeah, you're looking good now. All right, let's go to the car. Let's go get it started, and then I gotta go head to school. And while I'm driving, we're gonna go figure out what we're gonna do today. Alrighty, we're all set. We're looking good. We're feeling good. No, ain't that a shame? Well, I know where we're going first today. How you doing, sir? Fill it regular, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh boy, gas is getting expensive these days. Look at that, 40.82. Honestly, not bad though. Shout out Honda Civics. And that will last me the rest of the week. I'll be good for the rest of the week because... Wait a minute! They got 8-cent cheaper gas across the street. What are we doing? I just got scammed. So I just made it to school and I am just about to get ready to start walking to my first class for the day. However, today's Tuesday, and as you know, every Tuesday at 10 is when my videos come out. So the video that just released 3 minutes ago as of now was the Chick-fil-A sauce video. So if you haven't checked that out, feel free to go check it out. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe watch it again. That would be great. If you didn't watch it again. If you did watch it again. Either way though, I don't know when this one's coming out. Maybe a week after, maybe 2 weeks after, who knows? But yeah, that's what just posted. So I'm gonna go post that on my other social medias and then I'm gonna start walking to class. Yo, it is way too nice outside. Is that crazy to say? Can you say that it's too nice outside? I think so. I remember the last video I did where it was like the vlog style thing. It was like a nice day and I was talking about just like how perfect the day was. This day is so much better than that. It's like the first like warm day we've had in a while. I might actually sweat walking to class today, which is crazy because I feel like this winter has been so terrible in terms of weather. But regardless, I gotta go across the entire campus again. I don't know why I keep choosing to park in the furthest possible place, but again, I parked close to where my last class is. So that means I'll be good to go. And I think today the plan is I'm going to try to meal prep. Yo, there's sprinklers in front of me. I wish I didn't have the nice clothes on. I would totally run through them. Hold on, check this out. Wow, we're just gonna try to like not get sprayed here as we walk past. Either way, plan for today is, I think I'm gonna do some meal prepping. I think after class, I'm going to ShopRite. I'm going to pick up some ingredients and I think that's what we're going to do. So I have from now until my last class to figure out what I'm gonna make, and then we'll go to ShopRite afterwards and we'll make it. I think that's the plan. So let's get to it. Yo, it is so bright outside. I can't see like anything. Either way though, I got done my first 2 classes for the day. They it's a pretty cool car. Anyway, I got done my first 2 classes. They're back to back, so I didn't really do anything in between besides just walking. But now I'm heading over to the building where my final class is, because I know that there's a private room. So I'm gonna get in there and we're gonna start looking up what we're going to make for dinner. I gotta open up for a second. This vlogging thing is not for the weak, man. Like, my social anxiety is off the charts right now because there's hella people that are looking at me, holding my camera up, speaking. I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care at all. And I'm learning not to care. But it is like low-key, like a little bit embarrassing. So I'm trying to curb that. But either way, we're almost at the building. So I'll come back once I'm locked in. already. Here's my classroom. However, you can see there's nobody in here. That's because there's no class that takes place in between the last period I was at, where I was in a different building, and my next class, which is right here. So I'm gonna go to my seat, I'm gonna sit down, and we're gonna start looking at meal prepping foods. I'm gonna start looking at recipes. So I'm gonna just go take a look real quick. Scratch that, actually. I have a homework assignment and it's due tonight. And so I'm thinking, while I have the time, let me just bang it out now. And then I don't gotta worry about it. Hello, camera, can you focus? There we go. So, look at that, 20 questions. I can do that. So, finally finished up class today. And thank God, because you can see my hair's up, getting a little frizzy because of the wind and stuff like that. But regardless, just finished up class. I'm headed to my car, ready to head home. And I decided on what I'm going to make. I'm going to make salmon and asparagus because I love salmon, and asparagus is also extremely good. And I think that's a good balanced food, you know what I mean? It's a good balanced meal. Yet all the good thing that salmon's got, all the good things that asparagus has. I'm trying to be specific here, but I'm not a health guy. I have no idea why it's good for you. But I know it will be good, so I'm gonna go run to my grocery store and pick up some ingredients. First thing we need is a lemon. We need like a big lemon. That's what the recipe calls for. I don't really know what I'm looking for in terms of like a big lemon, dude. All these lemons look relatively the same size. A big lemon. Ew. That's a pretty big lemon if I were to guess. I mean, I don't know. Let's go. I got the asparagus too. All right. We just need salmon now. I'm gonna go come back when I get to the salmon. Alright, that was relatively quick. Does this have skin on it? I think it does. I don't know if I want that or not, but we're grabbing it anyway, because I'm thinking probably gonna make 4. So I cut there, and then that piece in half, and then that's 4. And then I got the asparagus, the lemons for the seasoning for the salmon. Is there anything else? I'm gonna go look real quick. You know, I can see why they say don't shop on an empty stomach. I haven't eaten a thing today and I am starving. I was going to buy like so much stuff, then I was like, oh wait, the point of doing this is so that I don't buy food as much. I like make stuff. So yeah, I'm very happy. Look back there, salmon, asparagus, lemon. We got everything we need. So I'm gonna go head home, and then we're going to go to Chef Mike's segment of this video. Chef Mike here, and today we are going to be cooking some oven roasted salmon and asparagus. I did almost all of the prep work beforehand to get all of the ingredients ready for the cooking, and yeah, all we're going to do is we're going to throw everything on the pan, we're going to cover it in our little marinade, and then pop it in the oven, and 15 minutes later we should be good. So let's get started. Woodpecker. That's crazy. Alright, back to the video. So starting off with this marinade, inside this bowl we are going to mix a tablespoon of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a tablespoon of lemon zest, 1 tablespoon of dill weed, 1 tablespoon of parsley, a half teaspoon of black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of onion powder, a quarter teaspoon of smoked paprika, some red pepper flakes for spice, and a whisk. So we're gonna mix this up, make sure it's nice and emulsified, and then once I get this to like a nice even mixture, I'm going to start mixing it with the salmon and asparagus, and then we'll lay them on the baking sheet and we should be good to go. Look at it. See it in there? It's getting all worked up. All right, so now we're gonna brush this mixture onto each of the pieces of salmon. So let's just get a nice little clump here. A little bit too much. I was never a good artist. Now that all of these are evenly coated, the rest of that mixture is going onto this asparagus over here. So I'm just gonna dump all of that onto here, mix it all up, and I'm gonna go throw it on the pan over there. Beautiful, and this is all ready to rock. So we're going to quickly set a timer for 12 minutes. And then we're going to toss this open, throw this into here. Beautiful. And here we go. See you guys in 12 minutes. And this is what we got. So I gotta let it sit out for 30 minutes to get it to room temperature, and then I'm gonna pack 3 of them into these to-go containers. One of them is for my grandmother who let me use her kitchen. So I wanted to give her one just as a token of my appreciation. And then the final 2, I'm going to put in aluminum foil and wrap them up so I can freeze them so I can eat them later than just 1 week. Because these things typically can only last a week in the fridge, but if I wrap them and freeze them, they can last a lot longer. So I'll be back in 30 minutes. And then here we go. This is the finished one. So I got these two. These 2 are gonna go in the fridge, and I believe they'll last about a week. So I have any time within the next week to eat those 2. And then these 2, I wrapped in parchment paper and then aluminum foil. And these ones can go in the freezer and last up to 2 months, I believe. And then, you know, just reheat those then. So there we go. I have these 2. How do they taste? I have no idea. So that means you're gonna have to watch the next video to find out how they taste, because I'm sure I'll do another day in the life and I'll make sure that I eat one of these during that video, so that way I'll let you know how they are. But either way, I'm gonna go back to my room and we'll close it there. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a ton of fun making the food, and I can't lie with you, it's a couple days after. I did have one of them already. It was pretty good. No spoilers though. You're gonna have to come to the next video for my actual review on it. But either way, check that out. Who's that handsome guy behind me? That's me. So yeah, consider hitting that subscribe button right there. That would mean a ton. I'm almost at, what is it, 30 subscribers, and at 30 subscribers, I'm fighting a zebra, all right? Just straight up fighting a zebra. So make sure that you subscribe for that, and either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.